On August 17th, the Bear River High School Bears opened up a new season full of promise. After missing out on the playoffs last year, the Bears opened up against the North Sanpete Hawks.
Gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through does that star-spangled banner.
The Salt Lake newspapers had picked the Hawks to win the game, but it was the Bears who scored first. That momentum propelled the Bears to a 27-12 win. Quarterback Kyle Zundel faked a handoff to Taylor Lund on this play and raced 9 yards in for the first score of the day. Both coaches would tell you it was a sloppy game, with numerous penalties called and several fumbles lost. But the Bear River defense was up to the task. Numerous physical hits and tough play held the Hawks out of the end zone until the second quarter. Coach Chris Wise talked about his Bears play.
I think it's first game thing. We had no idea what we were going to see. It's a brand new coach, brand new system that they run, and that's what's exciting for me.
2 touchdowns in those situations, you got to feel good about the defense.
I really do. In that first one that you mentioned, we had, I think, 6 penalties on that drive, and we're not talking about the referee, but what we have to realize is that we stopped him and stopped him and stopped him. We gave one cheap and stopped and stopped. So I thought our defense did a really good job of bending and not breaking. We got pressure on there with 4 people, which is always what your goal is.
We're here with senior nose tackle Christian Lemus after that game. Christian, talk about this first game. Seemed like a lot of jitters. Seemed like a little craziness out there, a lot of flags. What can you say about the first game?
I think we came out not too good at the first half. A lot of penalties that weren't necessary. But I think we picked it up in the third and fourth quarter. And let's hope for the best for the season and hope we keep getting better off of that.
All right, we're here with senior defensive end Broxton Hill. Broxton, talk about your next opponent for the Bears. You got Preston at Preston. Tough game last year. I'm sure they're looking forward to playing you this year.
Yeah, of course they are. All you can really say is preparation. And like you see in this game, we had great preparation. So preparation will be the key here.
That's number 5.
Today's game, the Salt Lake newspapers had you guys losing. What do you say about a win 27-12?
I say we all know who had the better preparation here. That's it.
Don't know anything about them. New head coach, so there's no background to look at for him. He's a young kid that played at Preston, so maybe we can look at what he played. But again, I'm really encouraged about how we adapted to the unknown in this game, and I think it only makes us better having to do that. We'll focus on what we do and not on what anybody else is doing.
The Bears rushed for 247 yards, and Zundel completed 6 of 11 passes. Those 6 passes amassed 57 yards and accounted for 2 scores. The Hawks had 168 yards rushing and completed 9 of 23 passes for 81 yards, including 1 interception. Bear River's Kyle Zundel passed for 69 yards and rushed for 160. Running back Taylor Lund had 9 rushes for 65 yards. Colton Jensen and Garrett Frog both hauled in TD passes. Defensively, Wade Miller and Brock Hill both had 9 tackles. McCade Mitten had 8 tackles and Taylor Lund added 7. The Bears now travel to Preston, Idaho, where they take on the Indians in their home opener. Reporting for the Leader, a multimedia company, this is Greg Madsen.